What's up YouTube? It's Manika. So today we'll be continuing our Reclaiming Our Power series. It's a little bit more of a yin practice. So just take the poses nice and slow. You could turn on some music, some more relaxful one, or maybe some heavy metal, whatever you want. But yeah, let's get started on the mat. See you there. So let's get started today on lowering ourselves completely to the ground. Making yourself comfortable, lifting your legs up to the sky. Just gonna shift myself more to the middle. And just point and flex your feet here, opening up the joints and the ankles, tucking the shoulder blades back, planting your hands on the ground. I'm going to drop the left leg and just bring the right leg forward. As we begin our practice today, I'm just going to focus on our intention of claiming our power, claiming our voice, and claiming what it is that our purpose is in our life. And just pulsate this right leg to the side, to the left, to the right, around in a circle, and then bending the right leg, opening up to the right and to the left. Try to circle it around clockwise and then counterclockwise. And switch legs, lowering the right, bringing the left up, and again just pulsate, bringing it closer to your body, opening up to the left and to the right, left and right. Bringing it more into your chest. Circling it around clockwise and then counterclockwise. Then bring both knees into the chest. So this practice is going to be a little bit more restorative. So we'll be holding the postures longer. If you feel the need that it is too much, then you can just get out of the pose. Maybe go into a savasana or just bring your knees into the chest. So start with your first pose by lowering the left and bringing the right over the chest. Then opening up the arms and looking out to the right side. And as you're in this pose, just think about how your week has been. What has made you angry? What's been irritating you? Is there something that you're upset about? And as these emotions and sensations and memories come in, think about where they are stored in the body. Where do you feel them? Do you feel any body parts or muscles clench? Just notice in your body. And as you're noticing, send your breath to those areas so that way it can open up the space. So if you feel your forehead clenching, your eyebrows tensing, send the breath to your forehead. As you inhale, expand the space as if you're blowing air into a bubble. Feel your eyebrows relax. Feel them move upwards to the side. And then when you exhale, allow the body to sink more into the ground. Allow it to sink to the mat. Slowly come out of this pose. Keep thinking about those memories and sending the breath to the area. Adjusting your body, lowering the right and bringing the left over. If you feel a couple cracks in your body, it's totally okay. So as you shifted your body, notice if any new tensions have been formed from those memories. Send in the breath to those areas. For example, my hip feels very tight. My left hip. So I'm going to send my breath to that area. I'm going to envision a ball of white light, and it's going to expand each time I inhale. I'm inhaling, and this white ball of energy is expanding. And as I exhale, I'm going to send out the energy that's blocking my hip. I'm going to send it out through my feet. So as I inhale, I intake the new energy from the earth. And I'm going to send out the blocks through the feet. And as I'm sending them out, I am forgiving the emotions that are coming up, whether it's memories or simply just the feeling of tightness. Inhale, expand through the breath. Exhale, release the energy through the feet. Inhale, envision the white light expanding. Exhale, release the tensions associated with the area. Then slowly rotate yourself back to a neutral stance, bringing the knees back into the chest. Pointing and flexing your feet, noticing how your body feels from the couple rounds of breath and from the pose. And you're going to lower the left leg and again bring the right leg up in front. Try to grab the outside of your foot. And you're going to slowly just lower it, kind of like a half baby pose. Try to make sure that the left hip doesn't slide over and it's up in the air. Try to bring your lower back straight and neutral. And what you're going to do with this foot is going to try to straighten it and then just bend it. So straight and bend. Straight it and then bend it. Very gently, just waking up the back of the leg. Just a few more times. And then you're going to take the right leg, bend the right knee, and then place the top of the foot by your hip and gently lower the right knee. Now, if this is too much, you can just bend yourself and stay up here, and then slowly just lower the foot where it feels okay to sink down into. You can take a bolster or you can take a block and put it under your knee. You can place your left hand on the top of the foot. So that way you can control how far down you want the knee to go. Opening up the space in the right hip, noticing the tensions. As you feel tension in this area, focus also on your shoulders. Can you relax your shoulders? Can you relax your ears and your jaw? Sometimes when we have a pain in one area, we just focus on this area and we forget or neglect the rest of our body. So as you're in this pose, bring your breath to the rest of your body. Send in the oxygen to the top of your head, to your shoulders and chest, hips, your left knee and your left ankle. Then gently come out of the pose, and again grabbing the outside of your foot. Bring the leg up and just gently bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Then gently lower that leg. Shake out the leg side to side, bringing the left in, grabbing the outside of the left foot, and again, lifting and lowering. Try to straighten as much as you can. As you can see, not even I can make it straight. So even if you're here, or still here, or maybe you can't even grab your foot, if you can't grab your foot, then just hold your knee, or hold the back of your quad, and simply lower and lengthen. Lower and lengthen. Try to keep a little resistance here, so that way you can feel your quad. And a little resistance for the calf. And when you're ready, grab your right, take your right hand and grab that ankle, and then place it on the top of your right hip, adjusting your stance. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And once again, if this is too much, you can simply just bring your knee up forward and then slowly lower it. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Just a couple more seconds. Once again, focus on the breath, sending it to the other parts of the body. You may notice that this side is more tight, or perhaps it's more open. Simply be aware of your body. Inhale and exhale. And slowly come out of the pose, and again, lengthen the leg up to the sky, and then lower it. Lengthen and lower. And if you can grab the outside of your foot, then you'll feel the stretch a little bit more. We have to work on our flexibility, just like how we have to work on our thoughts. Our thoughts are constantly changing, just like our body is constantly changing. The moment we forget to stretch, the moment we have to start all over from ground zero. Just like when we start a bad habit, it's going to continue being a bad habit until we begin being aware that it is no longer serving us. It is no longer in our control. It's time to claim our power and to stop the bad habit. And bring both the knees into the chest. You can roll side to side. Going around in a circle. One way and then the other way. You're going to grab the outside of both legs, coming out into the happy baby pose, rocking side to side. Breathe. And then you're going to bring your heels in and then send them out. Bring the heels in and then bring them out. Bring the heels in and then bring them out. Noticing how you feel in the quads. Good. Then bring both legs up and just shake it out. Then lowering the legs into a butterfly position. Try to push your hands through the quads, opening up space in the spine, relaxing the body here in our final pose. Allow the hands to just hang over. Taking a deep inhale through the nose and exhale out. In through the nose and exhale out. And this time as you breathe in, hold the breath. Exhale, allow the body to sink further into the ground. Relaxing the space between your eyebrows, your cheeks, and your jaw. You can open your mouth slightly to release the tension in your jaw. And as you lay here, envision yourself claiming your power. Envision yourself speaking authentically to someone that has been hurting you, speaking up to a personal matter, speaking up in front of a crowd, claiming your power, claiming your voice. And when you claim your power, you are speaking from the heart. So envision a green light hovering over your heart. This ball of energy of green light is from your source. It's from your higher self. Your higher self is activating your truth in your heart. So that way you can speak from the source and speak from yourself. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, release. Inhale and exhale. Resting in your silence and listening to the messages that are coming forth. You are not alone. You are with your source. And slowly you can roll over to one side. Coming on up. Placing again your hands on your heart. You are ready to claim your power. Thank you for practicing with me and practicing with yourself. Please subscribe and like this video for more. Aloha.